Now that we know how to define variables, put data into variables, and get data out of variables, let's talk about how you can use variables in your program. As I mentioned earlier, you can use variables to store data inside of your method. You can use variables to pass data to a method, and you can use a variable to return data from a method. In order to pass data into a method, you must define a parameter. Recall the printline method. It took a parameter. Do you remember what it was? The parameter was a string of data that you wanted to have written to the console. Let's say we wanted to be able to tell our Hello World program who to say hello to. We could create a parameter for the name and then use that in system.out.println. Let's work through this together. To create a method, we first need the access modifier, public, and the static keyword. We're still not returning anything, so we'll put void as the return type. The name can still be Hello World, but now we need to add a parameter that has the name of the person that we want to say hello to. Adding a parameter is the same as defining a variable inside the method declaration. To define a variable, we need the type and then the name. In this case, we would want to define a string variable, so the type would be string, and the name could be sname. We would put that inside of our method declaration, so it would look like this. Public static void hello world string sname. Now, we can use the sname anywhere in the method. To say hello name, we would modify our println method as follows. System.out.println hello plus sname. One thing you might notice is the plus sign. We can use the plus sign to put two strings together into one string. That's called concatenation. Plus could also be used to add two numbers together. In that case, it's called the addition operator. We'll learn more about operators in the next lesson. In the meantime, just know that you can use the plus sign to put together two string variables, two string literals, or a combination of string variables and string literals. Now you try. On the next screen, type a new Hello World method that takes a string as a parameter and says hello to that person. If you got it right, you'll see all of the test cases on the left. If a test case has failed, click the question mark for an explanation of what went wrong. Good luck!